beautiful day we're anticipating today. So we would like to welcome all of you. Some of you may be still sleeping and get to watch this program later, and some are already logging on, and we would like to welcome you this morning, either on which platform that you're watching through, either on wirelessly or on the big screen or through your phone. And mata kini singa bakarawai and karusang kaban September and 2022. So also to those of you outside Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, and America, we have quite a good feedback of these countries that always logging in every Saturday morning and not missing any program at all. We would like to welcome you, the normal crowd that always try and join in to this program. Also to Europe, not forgetting Papua New Guinea and Vanuatu, we would like to say Bulvinaka and thank you for joining us. Those of you, maybe it's a lazy Saturday morning for you, nothing doing, nothing planned. Well, we would like to say, Yandra, we hope that you will plan out today and do something that you say to yourself, I did this or I achieved something today. Some of us are quite busy. We have been up very early this morning at about 3 o'clock trying to make breakfast for teams. And I know a lot of mothers and a lot of parents out there, you're cheering on your team, especially so for those who are playing rugby in different schools on the Dean's Trophy and meeting different teams and different places as well. So, the preparation, the getting up early, stacking up our children, and helping out with all the required logistics, all those take a lot of commitment. And this morning, we would like to say thank you for doing all that you do for the sake of your family, because you love your sons, or you love your daughters, or you love your children, especially so for the sons that are playing, this morning. And we would like to say good morning and thank you for waking up early. And we look forward to a good day today, a good day of watching rugby. And I know after the games, we will have the Ralube for those parents who will have some beautiful girls, first time ever playing rugby in secondary school. So what an achievement for the Fiji Rugby Union, as well as to our family, for some of the girls who are not really keen to play netball and other feminine games, but they love the tough ruggers. And we look forward to watch them as well. But today is the Games Day, and for all the teams that are playing out there, all the best from my TV platform to all the different schools that are playing today, all the different setup and all different places. We wish you all the best, that whatever transpired today, we will say to ourselves, we enjoyed the day. And for the boys that are listening in this morning, play because you love your game, play because you know that you enjoy playing. And all the best to you and your team for this morning.
Tiu mai na kor da isbe kamay ni titi sa karola ko tiko matakan ni warawai ruruwa tu nan raki suwa matmatabi na katong nan raki toto katong nan raki wakang bulan tu ani na bi korkoro bi kana daw sar may pakalimu da tali tak may pakalimu na platform ko ni My TV na programo Family Table Talk. Sama ang bulan tuhan niya saniting na ba inon na banuan matag tolu betikina na biyabusa yung matagali. Sama ang bulan tuhan niya matagan ni sinaniday. Nakatumbang ng unsi sa nanda mo ito mga na matagan ni sinanikuwa. Kaya sama ang bulan tuhan ni wikan na kanisara na matagan ni sinanikuwa. Ngunita ka na wikan na siya ni matagan ni kuwa na baka muna magkasama na bulang nga baka matabubali. Pero sintu ke me bunau pero sintu ke me tu na be ke muni lotu kina sana pero tingo ke me pero tau no taka di bagalong kanga ta gitu gani ndra kini bula ba mato vale me tare taki kin bula metali taki bula me maro taki bala ta dua tu ngana bula enda bula ti ko kina ko ngona matakan di sekali dai wa bula tal tu gani abi kata ba barong may nauno li Australia sa may New Zealand na buno mga Pacific at Odoko saba ang bularara matungan ni Bikanda ay matakan ni Siganikwa Bikanda baro ito may nabuno liwa Amerika Bikanda na ito kaya kita salay tukina lang ba nakataka lang ba dito lang ba ngande lang ba muli siya ngarami mga bunuay sa mga bunutulan ay nasiyo minanganikwa na buno liwa Asia mga talaki na buno liwa Europe da sa lay tukina mga si Bikanda na British Army matamubali mga British Army o klani ngay lang ko turumin doon na oso suliw namun oleh mo England di balita na biyo mulu na maramambala na randa di sa kalimutan ng bula da baka binyo na kinamakalimuan na turana and na siwi na alikuwa Ia, namunua tapa ni siya matimaikina, au klani ya kabitu na sona banua sa Singalevu, sona banua sa Ibongi, sa banua tapa rakini bunua tapa tiko kina, ngauna tapa tiko kina, siya tapa ko sa tapa tiko, kaya usapa kabula tukani, and My TV studio, tura kesuwa, and matakan ni singanindai, and a programo, Family Table Talk.
Yeah, no, that's how we were talking about the family savings investment as we recap and look back on the 9 months. I mean, we're on to the 9th month of 2022. We actually have only 3 months to go for 2022, and we were giving out a challenge or posting a challenge for you just to look back, review how you have lived your life, and also, usually the beginning of the year we're so full of plans and New Year resolutions, and sometimes along the way as you live through the year, those resolutions or those lists that you write in the beginning of the year, they tend to phase out, or you even forgotten the book you've written them on because of the excitement of the new year. Sometimes, most of the times, before half of the year, you've forgotten what you've written, and last week and also every Saturday we just want to remind you. Remember the books. If you can't find the book, rewrite them. If you can find the book, please find it and look through the list, because you are writing it with a totally different set of mind, because you're very positive and very passionate about what you're going to achieve for the year. And sometimes because of the contributing factors, can be lack in finances, a lot of things that happen and sort of take you away from that dream or that aspirations that you have from the beginning of the year. So we were just giving out a reminder. Please don't lose your dream. Don't lose those, what you aspire to achieve. Go back, revisit, rewrite them if you need to, and say to yourself, you still have 3 months to go. And 3 months is a long time. And 3 months is enough time for you to be able to achieve that. And also we picked on something last week on how Gastelevu, you mentioned about the high rate or high volume of prayer requests coming in, which goes back to the fact on why this program started on the Family Table Talk, to discuss issues that become prayer item, and we don't want just to pray about it and forget it, and not knowing what's going to happen to that particular family who called in for that special prayer. We would like to bring that on board and share it in a more relatable way that can help somebody else. It can be a prayer item for one particular family, but once shared, it can be beneficial to other families that are logging in who are facing the same or may have not be confronted with with an issue at this point in time. But when that strike, at least they are ready, to handle.
Those prayer requests, they are coming in.
Yeah.
It's for everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying that they are free from those challenges in life.
Yeah.
When we talk about family life, talking about relationship, talking about divorce, talking about children, rebellious children, or talking about the plan of their family development, physical development of their families. They can also something about their mortgage, financial situation. So the highest rate of prayer requests got to do with family. Yeah. So all the families are facing the same challenges.
Yeah.
Every mountain that they are facing it in urban areas, they are also facing it rural areas. Those that they go to church, those that they don't go to church, those that they are working, and those that they are not working.
It's amazing how you brought it up. Like before, we can demarcate the issues that is only relating to people that are living in the village, like in rural area, which is totally opposite from what we face out here in town areas or in urban areas. But now it seems to be, most of the issues are common.
Are common because I believe the world has revolved in such a way that we become a small village.
Yeah.
Whether you live in the village or you live in town, whatever we're facing, the food, the lifestyle, it's becoming more similar.
Yeah.
Not like before, there's a clear demarcation.
Yeah.
There's the differences is you can see from outside. But today, the lifestyle now, whatever we do in the village is commonly used in urban.
Yeah.
Whatever they need or lifestyle in the urban, also in the rural. Eh? So all the challenges, all the prayer requests, it's
And when
roughly
you
the
come
same.
to think of it, we're talking about Fiji. We are talking about yung nanti ko may nakoro, pati kira nanti ko nabuno din nakakakit ng tawon. Yung kaya makanda redara yan, and ibig ko matala kira nanti ko na tonda ko KB. Like
Yeah.
outside Fiji, in all different countries, there are logging in from different parts of the world. The same problem or similar issues is like nearly identical. It can maybe differ in a few, but most are common when it comes to relationship, comes to family commitment, comes to children, and other things. They are all the same all around, regardless which country you stay in.
Yeah, I believe because we are human beings, our needs are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever we require or pursue are same. So if you go to Australia, you go to New Zealand, you go to America, or even Europe,
Yeah.
whatever they are facing in Europe, we are facing here.
Yeah.
So that's why the planning, wisdom, diligence, these are some of the character that we can tackle the challenges they are coming,
Yeah.
regardless where we live.
Yes.
Me bakatangan ko, no mutuwa ka, planning. Kiko sini plan to ko ibiti, ikong kailangan ko ipapalangi, kako sini plan, ito tumatangan, nakangay ko struggle to ko ikinike, kung listo tamatalang amika.
Diba kaya ko payday nga to payday, ito ko nalik
Wala
payday
payday talaga,
ay Amerika.
Kaya ako na sinyalo matuwa ibiti, iko na sinyalo matuwa talaga ika. Kaya ako sinyalo matuwa may nakoro, hindi ko lang may tao ni, nasiyatan nila matuwa. Kaya baka talaga Vitalia sarang ibinakalan mo, say your income is good. When your income is good, and if you don't have the wisdom to have good management of your resource, then I tell you that it will all come to struggle.
Yeah.
Because what we need is wisdom, whether you in the village, in Viti level, or outside Fiji.
Yeah.
We need the wisdom, and that wisdom it's the planning of the little resource or more resource.
Yeah.
If your resource is good, salary is good, and you don't plan well, and then those salary or big salary or good salary will come to zero.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's why the family table talk every Saturday, we deal with how can you
Better.
assist, how can you better,
Yeah.
how can you cope, how can you educate yourself as you move along. As you said, we already passed 9 months.
Yeah.
This is the ninth
Ninth
month.
month,
Yeah.
yeah.
So next week will be October will come in. Maybe Friday or Saturday, October will be in. So we are going into the 10th month. So only November and December. So it's never too late.
Yes.
Yeah. If we plan now to save,
Yeah.
we plan now to become diligent or to work harder.
Work smarter.
Work smarter, whether we in the village, whether we are in urban. If you
Yeah.
manage well, then regardless where you go to, you will flourish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that is something that it's already tailor-made, or it's in our DNA,
Yeah.
that we can rise above. Yeah. We just need a positive attitude, positive idea, and positive people. We have something in us, every human being,
Yeah.
that we can rise above.
Yes.
We can go over the mountain.
Yeah.
The challenges that we will face, we can conquer. Yeah. That is something that we within us.
Yeah.
Unless if we don't have that positive attitude, our attitude is very important, because our attitude will assist us to tackle
Yeah.
whatever challenge comes.
That's
our way.
very interesting. You know, on how you think to yourself, okay, this money or my earning is not as much, and then you continue to strive for more, which is good. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'm only getting this as my pay, or this is the only money that I'm receiving. Indirectly speaking, you're trying to say, with this little money, I cannot really do anything, or I cannot save anything, or I cannot achieve any. and you're always looking out for something extra. Either you go for more studies to rake in more money, or you look for extra other
Extra
income.
work.
Yeah, extra work.
Small
to,
business,
to
yeah.
bring in the extra money,
Yeah.
which is good. But we would like to, just emphasize this morning and to share with you whatever little that you're earning, try and relook at the same money and exercise wisdom in the way that you manage it. We are believers. We believe in God. And we go to church. I'll speak from my personal experience. What I believe, because the Bible that I read, that I go to church and read as a manual, tells me that the wisdom is given by God. It's not trained. I mean, if you look at any curriculum, or any offered units for any universities in the world, I believe there is nothing that is written there, wisdom. But according to the Bible, it says the fear of God
Is the
is the
beginning.
beginning of wisdom. And if you take that wisdom, you can manage well, or ni ka na lumatua mbeka. Ya na lumatua ke na nonda na vuku bakayalo e sulivi kenda na kalo. So when you have that wisdom, you can look at the same pay
Yes,
packet
yeah.
on how small it may be, but yet you say
can
to
achieve,
yourself,
yeah.
you can.
Yes.
And if you don't have that wisdom, you look at the same and say, oh man, that's too small. That's peanuts. What can I buy with that thing? And you continue to wait until you think that the amount of money that you must receive come, which can take years in your part, or can take longer than the normal, because you're waiting on that kind of money for you to receive, for you to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. What I always teach, very beginning, as we start the ministry, because I grew up that teaching from home, that we pray and we write. So what I teach is to write. You write your list. On how we usually just write the shopping list for the week, that's normal for anybody. Or you write to remind you. Or if I'm going, okay, I have to remind myself there's no sugar. Or I have to remind myself there's no toilet paper. I have to remind myself there's no Colgate. So you write the shopping list. Or when you go shopping, some of us, we don't write shopping lists. You just know what's not there. But some, we write the shopping list. For us at home, we have a fridge, and I put a magnetic note or a magnetic small whiteboard. So whoever is on kitchen duty, when we run out of something, they will come and write it on the board. And the time come when we go, it's either we go or other people that we send to go and do the shopping. Can be a fortnight. So when we go, we will take a screenshot of that list that is on the fridge, to
fridge.
guide us on what we need to buy. And that's what I mean. Like you write lists to remind you of the need that is physically required at home for that particular week or fortnight or even a month. And the same way I, always share, for us, because we believe in God, we pray. And as we do, I was telling them, you write down your list. It can be now, what you need now. Okay, I'm really struggling. I am sick. Or this daughter of mine is just so rebellious and really, just it has affected me in such a way. So you write it down. All those things, things that you look at and you cannot control, or there is nothing, no strength or nothing you have to be able to change that situation. Those are the short or the current. And then you have your other needs, like how we are now guiding you to on what he said. With the little that you have and the desired result that you want, sometimes it doesn't match what you are getting now and what you are wanting. So it becomes a thought, but in your heart, it doesn't happen. In your mind, you've canceled it. But write it down. And you write it down and you say to yourself, okay, at the end of this year, I would like to have that. So maybe a car, or maybe you would like to be promoted, or maybe find another job that gives you more pay, or maybe you want to start your studies. You've left your study maybe halfway through and you didn't graduate. You just left it, got married, and lived on with your life. Now maybe you have the time and you have the money that you can go back to it. There are some unfinished things of your life. Write it down. Because when you write it down, just like the shopping list, it reminds you that you're sitting on something. But the difference about this list, when you're a believer, you are not only trusting in your own resources, but you are trusting in God. Like I believe in God, you believe in your God, or you believe in whatever that you believe in. I believe in my God. And when I believe in my God, I write those lists and I believe that one way or the other, his supernatural powers, because I believe him and I have faith in him, he's going to allow situation in my life or bring to pass the things that I write because I believe that can happen. So niko ba karongo tiko miniko na bono da mga ikoti ko kini ba karongo tiko mina korro iko na radika o sande de no go betara tiko no vale sin tararao o betara do no go bono ni pakavengo ina likutu sa na bono do le tete kina e a ovia mo la ko tiko mai na korro mo gela tali tiko tete mina ka mendo na bono mo na mo de kire ke sala korona singo to ni likutu tete to ni kina tiko kina iko bala nada ba ko mina na kava na nada na dur ni vale na kala le maya menda ka koni ndana numa endo menda wawa to me ado ba mendo ne labo levu be kato mai kunge ka ngai rawa ni ngona nda bola ke na sati ko e saba buri ba ka sama tiko weekenda inde kila e tiko sona kai enda da betiko kina sena sona ngele e tiko semberni azukire kivina ka semberni samaki iko ba bola tanga o na ngele menge ambaki mengo se o tina ambaki ngo sati kendo na ka savaka ngata ke kwaya sa samaki kwaya ke ba kai kutu ko mena kor enda tiko pata pakalele bu iksordi kabiko ordi ndo na lingtu ndo ngana valele tarkyo sordi to keke no mata poval ordi no na no tati kumai yo tiko bangala mo kakuni ba ongonga berto o koto mongalal na kakite ko bavala se vikenda na tiko me bonotani dino nda tiko iviti nda gala ko bonotani e tu vikenda na vakasama kakete nga iviti ona lokta le tarata le no bale mena korro bale tiko na sinilistal mai viti iko na kai ko na lismai ona galis nga ni viti ngale mate viti le veke mani samati chunga mina bono ke mani mati chunga neker semberni kemni lakmai tarato na bono kemni tara ya kemni dalata na bikakede balata yellow mo iko mona dabungo you need to to finalize in your heart or to write down on your dream or on your list trusting that God has been through your future. So nangoni ko valakina whatever earning whatever payroll you're on or whatever finances that come your way balata ni ko sava vola irtungo e rawro no ngoni ko turiki ni ko kila na bono ni la ko kin ni ngoni ko snifa la kin ndona ka ni ngona de mekin ni labo e rawro talanga mi ko bakanga taka ni labo na ka e ko senga nyo tubana mo bakanga taka kin ni labo ni ngoni ko bola kina e bukeko au no roni wase ambalete ya do yao ni ngono wala kina sona ka o baka nana nutaka meado se o baka nanu meado when money comes into my hand somebody that I never planned or somebody bless me or like money that I never anticipated it was coming my way but when it does I know exactly where to put it because I have written a list to help me that if I receive that money I'm going to do this. So with your salary, no matter how little it is, don't limit yourself to write your list according to what you're getting. You write your list to your dream, to your aspiration, to your desired result, to what you want. It can be this year, it can be next year, it can be 3 or 5 years' time, it can be a long term, but write it down anyway. Because when it comes this way, you know exactly where to channel it. And that helps you with the wisdom to be able to manage that money coming in. Money coming in today, you will have to think maybe there will be never a time that you're going to receive this kind of money again. So when it comes, you must make sure it's managed well, and it can only be managed well when you know you already have a plan on how to use that. Going towards your FNPF, when you are approaching 55, don't wait until 55, then you do your planning. You start planning. When you are 5 years out or 3 years out, you start planning. When my FNPF come, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and I can do that. And when you're working, try as much as possible to pay whatever that you're paying, either your mortgage. Because when your FNPF come, you will know where it's going, other than just paying off your debt or you starting to build a house. So all those planning, up until I think last Saturday, after the session on Saturday, I received quite a few queries on my Viber. And one asked, how can I, register my children to the Fijian Holdings? Or how can, like I'm living in this country, how can I do that for my children if I live here? And I was guiding this parent on what to do. And this goes most for us in America, I would say. on how you go, iko nga bango. Au lako mo lidha kadhaka mo baka tamani labo no mundo kanibuli, mera ke nabuli taranavale, nangono tikina ona gelistel mai. Usually vaya na nonda vivasaki, Yo, ke baka vaya na no vivasaki iko nge bako ilabo tiko mai vale. Iko bako tiko mani labo, abierto nangone bako tiko mani labo, na non rtonga rabi na kake de ati tiko mali tirto. Tobole include takatalenga me ko tobole mo da kabana non FNPF o da kabana non Fijian Holding. Baleta ke baka mani dona kaya do veiko ni sa mundo nei lavo i ko bako te tiko me vira e na vei vulambeka se vei madawarua e tiko nei lavo e rauni rambula kina ni ngona me ndona kae ado kina balete sa tu na beka i ko sa tete vakikina e marritu me baleta saranga na lupia mo se baleta na makumbo mo se baleta endua i ko bakana no mo bukea i ko rnyu bukai ko tiko ngo. But nadhava na reassurance niko na tukikeri adhava na ngona ravaka oteke na non ravuli. If you are there and they continue with their studies and they graduate and move on and get married, congratulations. You know you're there with them right throughout their journey. But in case you never know what's going to happen, in case you say to yourself, I will not know, or I'm not sure whether I will find another job. I'm not sure whether I will find another job that will pay me the same or pay me more for that finances to continue. When you're not sure of those things that are happening around you, I would recommend these are a few things that you can do to help your people out here in Fiji, because you can register online directly either to UTOF or to the Unit Trust of Fiji or to the Fijian Holdings, as well as FNPF. Any child who is 6 years old can be a member of FNPF. And the one thing good about Fijian Holdings and the other, we can even do payment on M-Pesa, like your World Remit. You can send it directly from whichever country you're in, directly to their membership here. Or the next time when you pop into Fiji, or get somebody to do it for you. I would think, because I've been receiving a lot of queries after last Saturday, that is why I'm trying to explain to details now for this session. If it helps, if you want to go that way, like what I said, if you know that you're not going to be there and you're getting old, or you're not sure of your finances, but yet the child that you're supporting or the family you're supporting, they're still young, and you know for sure in your heart you will not be able to be with them right throughout their journey, maybe that's an option for you. Yeah.
Ya, na lenga iti ko weekend na ito, okay, libo na ngauna, ni siya nga natuwa-tuwa, may tuwa ni tiwango ni na numubulay. Just for example, ni siya nga nibulay na list, kadalagaan ni dalibulia kada may libo na ka. Gaya siya nga nibulay, may nakasar nga siya nga tuibali. Baltangon ni siya nga nibulay na list. When we don't plan to, when we receive money, like a back pay or FNPF, and we can use it because it's a lump sum. We can continue to use it. By the time we turn around, it's only a little bit left. Because there was no plan put aside your desire to build a house, buy a car, or a piece of land, or education. Because you already have your list. Because you already have your list, you will see to the priority when you see the resource comes in. It goes to how you transfer your property to your children. That's all planning, all planning. I remember I was just reading the Bible the other day, and David called his son Solomon. Solomon became a king when David was still alive. That's planning. Imagine if he died and there was no planning. His sons, because he has a lot of sons, they will fight for the position of a king. And that is important of writing down your plan. And most of us, we don't, because maybe our tradition, maybe our culture,
we don't like writing.
We don't like writing. and when we write things like, it's something we can say that you are very selfish. Waka kodo and rai na attitude. You are planning yourself and you are planning your children for the rainy days of the day to come. Because we will not be like that or like this all the time. You know, after the time will come, we will not be here. Our children will be here speaking to you. So that means when we have planned, if anything happen, you are good. Why? Because you have planned. Don't look at the resource. You look at your planning. And I believe when you plan well, for us that we believe in God. When you plan well, when your administration, that is administration. When you plan well, then the resource will fall exactly to where it's supposed to be. But when there is no plan, because resources will always come.
Yeah.
And with the no wisdom and the style of life that we live, happy-go-lucky every day, by the time we turn around, our 55 years or our 40 years or our 30 years of work can go down the drain.
Yeah.
So that's something that we've been talking about and we've been sharing. Write down your list. When you write down your list, that means you are building your faith. Why?
Yeah.
Because you're writing it down.
Yeah.
When you write it down, that means you are serious with your desire. You are serious with your plan. Because you wrote it down. And for us believers, when God sees that you are serious with your planning, then that's what we call faith. When we have a lot of plan, some of us, maybe we are in the village and we are watching this program. Or tunangon ni bata ba o de na lay bunuai o de na lay gito o de na lay accountant tuwa ramai o de na lay taltala o de na tungay na korben karabana na nanggele ke baka tuba angele le ngele binaka roni lista ki so na tuwa kenda sa tunin daw wakasamataka. We have the resources goling-goli sin takarawa gay tunan non tanggele gele bulang-bula ya roro weekend na mendalita katatal tuwa indua selita katatal tuwa na ndo talabon watani ya baka da sinro ni tuwa na resource man nga chiko weekend na ubaka samataga ni ndalo ba ngoy wembaw da sa totok na bindalo totok na vegetables na tubo ba mataw ni tite nang indo tarong o dino ni tite o na ngito na odot puran China don turen ya auto na kaya saraw bi rotal nga weekend balikan na nga siya ni tuba kaya bali sa sarangan nindo na ka endre weekend matay saraman nga ni kada and kero tu na tiko na si winani ko meti ko na non daru list na list man nga bali tarang sa tu kina list iku sana tiko muda kata tiko tu na tiko randin we keto may bale do bali tiko na fridge kaya bali ni ko sarre